Test, test. Hell yeah. Alright, that sounds good enough to me. Alrighty, so I am live. And we're looking at Vegas Post and Vegas Effect. Let me tweet about this. Yeah, that's right. There's the share. Copy. Maybe go to the Twitter. It helps me feel better about being not good at Twitter to call it the Twitter. Just a psychological thing, I suppose. Live stream and tweet. Okay, I have tweeted about it. Alrighty. So if you have any questions about Vegas Post, ask them here. Please, please do. If you have, this is not the review. This is not the review of Vegas Post. This is me working on the review of Vegas Post. And you guys have had so many. You've had so many really, really, really good requests about tutorials, like a lot, like a whole lot. And everything's been growing really well. And I've been spending like all my time making tutorials. I had to get out of town for a few days, some prior obligations. Long story, but the good news is I'm back at it, and I'm been working in Vegas Effect for a little while now. The reality is it's a new software to me, and I want to be a good tutorial person for you. So I didn't want to start doing anything on it until I started getting the basics down, at least. And I've messed up on the internet before, and that's a horrible feeling. I do not want to do it again. So everything I do, I try to make sure it has the biggest, the most trueness to it. That being said, about my tutorials, this is a live stream, and I'm learning, and I'm learning with you. If you're new to Vegas Post, then guess what? So am I. So I'm still learning. Now, I'm not new to Vegas Pro. I've been using Vegas Pro and movie studios for years and years, so that's not new to me. Obviously, I've been doing tutorials for a while too. But the Vegas Effect and Vegas Image, those two new softwares are obviously, they're new softwares and they're new to me. I know that it's like HitFilm repurposed, but I had never had HitFilm, so that's still a new thing to me. So ask your questions and let me know what you think, and we're gonna start editing in Vegas Post. And I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. If I'm just horrible at it and I need more practice first, because I've been practicing a little bit, but then we'll see how it goes. So the first thing I do is I have this shot here where I'm testing out some effects. Let's see, can you hear my desktop audio? Yes, you should be able to hear it. A little quietly though, that's fine. So I shoot a gun. YouTube's gonna love that. It's a fake gun though. I light a fire. And then I eat some spicy stuff. And so I thought these were three things that would be easy, great first effects to start working with, and common ones that people want to use. So that's like the muzzle blast, fire and smoke, and like projectile fire. There's usually a way I like to do fire that I've done some tutorials on recently, but I'm going to be trying a different way this time. I'm going to end up using the way I like best, because if I can do the other one in Vegas totally without Vegas Effect, but there is definitely a few things for this I will need Vegas Effect for, and so thus reviewing Vegas Post as a whole. So one thing I've not gotten used to yet is you have like full grabbing control of everything. It's kind of like Unity in that way, like a game development software. You can get like everything's an object, which is really cool. Not something I'm used to yet because I start yanking the video all around and I'm not meaning to. There's some practice there required. So the first thing I want to do is you click up here to use the cursor, and I'll add in the sound effects later. First I need the visual effects, and I'm gonna go frame by frame here. I cock a toy gun. It's a toy gun, YouTube. Don't algorithm ban me. And then I shoot it at the ceiling. So what I want is muzzle blast, and I want debris to fall. And I know I can do both of these things in Vegas Effect. And so this right here is the moment that the trigger is squeezed. So this is the moment I want the muzzle blast effect. So I'm looking for muzzle blast. Muzzle blast. I found it the other day. Quick 3D bonfires, falling debris. I will need that eventually. I will need that soon. Missile smoke. Ooh, cool. Smoke. I know about that. I've used that one. I'll need it soon. Particles and simulation. Gunfire. Boom. Okay, so now let's see what this looks like. Oh, wait. That was not the first shot because I dropped the gun after that. Cock. No, it is the first shot, and then that's the second shot. Okay, so right here's where all your effects go, and your effects layer like an actual video, which is cool. So this is my effect layer here, and here you can double click on it. You can look at the different things. So like the material, cast shadows, you can do all sorts of crazy stuff. So we're gonna take some time to dive into it. So I've got this selected. So okay, I'm still learning. So let's see. There. Now I've got no. I'm still learning. So I gotta figure out how it moves. So I'm gonna turn everything on right now. So with every other effect I've used, what actually happens is you can like keyframe everything and all sorts of cool stuff, but you gotta like turn them things on and off about it, because not every fire or explosion needs to look the same, right? So you get a lot of options there. Does it need to be on top? Is that the problem? Is it in the wrong order? Aha! Yes, that is the problem. I'm an idiot. That's usually the problem. That's almost exclusively the problem. Okay, so there's the gunfire. There it is. So you got this little thing right there. Look at that. Some muzzle blast. And it's just like a static piece. That's perfect. That's all I want right now. So on that frame, let's see, let's scoot to that frame. Boom. That's the frame I want it on. So let's scoot it down here. Up. Rotate it a little bit. I love, see, you can even like rotate it like that. Like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. See? And so I can actually get at the exact angle that my gun is. It's so cool. I've always wanted to do stuff like this. I've always been into special effects kind of stuff. Like Me and my friends had a YouTube channel years ago, and gosh, I wish we didn't delete it because I actually had 1,000 subs. And back then, that was a lot. So we made all sorts of crazy Zelda videos and things like that. And one of the things about it is Steven was part of that channel, and these crazy things we always just tried to do. Vegas like inspired us to do things. We figured out you could do a ghost effect in Vegas. We made a whole thing called Hit by a Car, where my friend Nick turns into a ghost and he travels around doing ghost things, and all in Vegas just because we were excited to use it. And there's so many cool things about it. And this is like reawakening that passion in me again. That passion to do special effects stuff. Okay, so obviously that muzzle blast has got to last a couple of frames. Let's see. So what happens if I turn cast shadows off? Still learning what all these things do. When in doubt, click about. Oh, that's a t-shirt idea. If you've saved your work, you're not going to. So this is making keyframes down here. These are things that you can make keyframes about. So I want it to be instantly there. So I like the fact that it's just there now. And so I can make keyframes here and then scroll over, just like this is a very brief effect. So boom, there it is. So let's go frame by frame here. This is not worth motion tracking or anything crazy like that because it's just so short. So here, at the very least, we can make the effect follow the gun a little bit. Okay, so I actually need to change the rotation too. So you can zoom out to do that. Let's see. There we go. And then convert. Let's see. Next keyframe. Manual Bezier. Oh yeah, that's where you can affect the curves. That's a cool little button there. We'll get to it. First I got to Whoa. This is so detailed. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, that's so cool. I don't even know where to start. It's so cool. I have been working in this, by the way. It's just there's just so much in here. I keep finding more and more things. That's why I've been like scared to do a review on it because I don't want to review it till I know it. And like Vegas has always been easy to review because I just know it like really well because I've just been using it for a long time. And every now and then I find something new, but it's not so often though. And it's mostly just learning the new things with the new versions they come out with. With this is definitely learning. I'm learning something new for sure. So much. Okay, so, oh my gosh. That's just the side flares? There's 16 side flares? I can change the amounts? Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and get a keyframe on these bad boys here. Okay, and I want... Did I move the keyframe? Yes, that's awesome. Boom. Okay, frame by frame, let's go and engage. That's where it engaged. So I did. I moved the keyframe. Oh my gosh, can you move it like at the subframe level? No way. Oh wait, yeah. Hang on. Moved a lot around I didn't need to. Okay, so let's see. Frame by frame here. Boom, 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 boom. No, so wait. Trigger is fully squeezed there. So that's where I want it to appear. So then I need to move it down, move it this way, rotate it to match the direction of the gun. Gosh, I love that so much. So I purposely framed it this way because I wanted to see where I wanted to make it easy on myself, and I knew if I left it kind of 2D, that would do that. So, wait a second. Okay, let me delete these keyframes. That's my problem. So I made a bunch of keyframes. I moved everything around, and now the keyframes are still there. Let me delete all these keyframes because I'm still learning. Ask me anything you want, and I'll see if I can answer it. Let's see. Gosh, I'm so excited though. So let me. Up a little bit, maybe just everything's an object, so when you grab the wrong thing, you can grab the actual like video too, which makes sense. It makes a lot of sense for it to work that way. I'm just not used to it yet. Yeah. Just wait till it lights up. So this will all come with muscle memory. The more I use the software, the more I'm just gonna like know how to touch it. It makes sense. That's not the problem. I'm just not using it correctly. So how does that look if it's one frame? Very important question. So how do I scissors. What? No. Should it just be one frame? Let's try it being one frame right now. I don't know what's a realistic muzzle blast or not. Okay, so I need to change duration. No, I don't want the duration to be near a minute. I want it to be 1 frame. Ha ha ha. Yes. Nope, nope, hang on. Ha ha ha. That did look pretty good there. Let's see it. Let's see it. 2 frames might be better. Let's do this though. Let's add another one in here. It's all layers. I like that. I like that a lot. That everything's its own layer. It makes more sense in the long run. I need to get this on my Again, I'm going to do sound effects later. Ugh. What I don't remember doing that off frame. Oh, man. Let's see. Aha, I've got the wrong edit tool. That's my problem there. Okay, so then I can rotate you and move it up there. So that's part of it, is letting it go off screen when it's supposed to go off screen. Duration. Ooh, there's so much to do and so much to learn. I'm so excited. Duration. Speed duration. We want this to be 1 frame. Okay, we're going to minimize this stuff here. Okay, so I'll fix that one more over time. So this is where I light a fire. Okay, so let's see. Then here needs to be an explosion. It needs to be right before I react. So the frame I start reacting, oh, look at that bad acting there. Okay, so I guess the fire's going to get bigger, and then it's going to scare me. So the fire's going to go through some stages here. Gunfire, rain on glass. That's just straight fire. There's one, I saw other types of fire. Animation. That's like for text. We'll add some text in too. That'll be exciting. Ooh, adding in parallax. Gosh, I'm seeing new stuff every time I open it. Video cleanup. Well, that's cool. Deinterlace, that'll be helpful. Would have been helpful a few years ago. Everything's progressive now in my home. I don't buy. If it says interlaced, I say no way, Jose. No interlaced for me. Rolling shutter. Well, that you shouldn't have to. Oh, you'll clean up the rolling shutter. I thought it was saying add it. I was like, you don't have to add a rolling shutter unless you have lots of money. But yeah, cleaning up a rolling shutter. That actually will be good too. There are several times where I've thought, man, I wish I didn't have a rolling shutter. If you don't know what that is, every single camera now, instead of doing a full, like taking a full picture and then a partial picture, it actually takes a picture starting at the top and works its way down. It takes a progressive picture, but it takes it in interlace style where it like goes down the screen. So when it composites the picture together, if there's a lot of motion, it'll actually like show the motion accidentally. So that's why sometimes when you take a video out of your car and a phone post tends to go like that, that's because of rolling shutter. Warp. Ooh. Clam crop, Bezier warp, vortex displacement warp, quad warp, polar warp. It looks like we're gonna be warping, boys and girls, I guess. But it just doesn't have the same effect when you don't say boys. It doesn't have that action moviness to it. I'm not trying to say anything about girls, just saying that that's the saying. Depth, mask, distort. Let's see. Smoke distortion. I started messing with that the other day too. Witness protection. I would just rather do that in Vegas for now, but it might be better in effects. But like it's all part of the same suite, right? Like so like I could do a lot of this stuff in Vegas, but not with like the pre-populated tools, right? I would have had to create something that looks like Muzzle Blast and like composite it into the image. And this way, I actually have like a 3D fake Muzzle Blast. I can like insert and move around and manipulate and keyframe. And the more time I spend on it, the better it's going to look. For the live stream, I don't think I'm going to be sitting there keyframing every single piece of it. Really, I'm just going to try and get some of the basics done. So, boom, fire. Okay, so I'm going to go back to fire. There was something I saw, scopes. There was something I saw that was like where fire shot out like a flamethrower kind of fire. Oh, it might just be in the fire. So let's go to quick 3D. Oh, bonfire, falling debris. Yo, wait. We didn't do the falling debris yet either. Okay. Bam. And then about there, I think I want the falling debris. Why falling debris? Because I shot a gun inside. Again, YouTube, it's a fake gun. This is a fake story. Don't want the algorithm to freak out. Aha, there's that debris. Debris. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so I need some tweaks to that. And it's going to have to do it a couple of times. So the first one... My computer's getting a little laggy. It's because I'm live streaming and have two editing softwares open, and this is 4K footage, and I'm now 3D compositing. So, congratulations me for not having a good enough computer. It's pretty good. It's decent. It's Ryzen 5 and an RX 480. It's not a laughable computer by any means, but I'm starting to do a few things at one time. So, again, ask me any questions you got. We're gonna make some debris when I shoot this gun inside. Okay, so I got some work to do there. Frame by frame, let's do this thing. Because I keep missing it when I'm trying to play it back. That'll be a cocking sound effect there. That'll be done in Vegas Pro. Boom, there's my gunshot. The debris needs to be now. But how come... Oh, it takes it a while to fall. Interesting. Okay, so... if I start it a little earlier... Well, that's probably too early. If I start it maybe at the same time I start that other effect, it might do it. Boom. Yeah, that seems more realistic right there. I really hate how I threw that camera on the tripod there, but I really like this shot. Like, I like how it turned out. I'm using this shot, but okay, so let's this is where we can fix it up here. So materials, I would like it to cast shadows. Thank you muchly. Cast reflections, neato. Cast shadow. Billboard lights, billboard shadows. So much to learn here. Let's see. So I see a lot of you are jumping on and watching me for a second, and then actually like jumping back to the beginning, or leaving. So cool. Thank you for watching, whether you're watching from the beginning or watching live. And I see 2 likes too, and I really, really, really appreciate that. Helps me a ton. So I'm gonna mess with that second muzzle blast there in a minute. Wait. It fell too soon. Just a bit too soon. It fell as if I actually shot the corner of the screen. I want it to fall as if... Gunshot. Okay, gunshot. Now I want it to start falling. Okay, so now maybe 1 frame back. I'm so picky, but it really matters because it's about when you expect it to fall, and the difference between a good edit and a bad edit I've often heard is 4 frames, but that's not true. The difference between a good edit and a bad edit is 1 frame. I will believe that till the day I die. It used to be 4 frames back when no one could see anything on their fuzzy little TVs, but everything is high def and in your face and can be full screened, so it matters. Opacity, position, orientation, rotation. So I like that it's falling straight down. That's why I did it 2D, because I knew it would make it easier. Materials. General. Fall duration, 2 seconds is... 2 seconds is fine. Let's try 1 second. Okay. Kind of like that, and I'm wondering... Infinite floor plane. Don't know what that means, but it sounds really cool. I just made a keyframe for it. No, I'm already off lighting a fire. Gravity strength. Ooh. Oh, cool. Okay. Let's see. Very bad spot for a keyframe there. Could reverse that shot, act like the gun goes right to my hand. I don't know if that's gonna be cool enough to be worth the time though. So I'm probably doing some bad practice here. It's probably better to like layer your effects and to like put the layering on Vegas Pro, not on Vegas Effect. I'm learning, but right now I'm okay with how I'm doing this. I want to increase the gravity. Let's see. Perfect. Oh yes, that's much more what I want. Okay. Oh, you could see that second muzzle blast, but I'm gonna cheat it a little bit so you can see it a little more. Again, it's not about realism, it's about expectation. Okay, so first, I know what I need to do. I need to copy, and then I want to paste. Yes. Okay, so boom. So the second shot, boom, is right there. And so about 3 frames after that, well, 2 frames because it takes it a second to fall. I want the same debris to fall there too. Oh, but it's not because I didn't line it up. This is why I'm bad at making video games too. It's because I'm like, why doesn't this work? Oh, because I didn't do it right, dummy. Move that there. Okay. Let's look at this frame by frame. Yay! See, you can see the rolling shutter. I was talking about that. You can see that there, where it looks like the door bends when I hit the thing, when I hit the tripod with my plastic gun there. Okay, so that is good. That's good enough for me for now. I want to export this. So save. Ooh, interesting. Why can't I export all of it? Oh, okay, so that doesn't loop or anything, does it? Is that a razor tool? Slice tool. Good. Delete. Remove. Remove the wrong one. Ah! Okay. Back to this tool. Select. Remove. select, remove. There we go. Now I don't have a whole lot of extra stuff going on. I got a lot of black there. So, cut that. Weird, it's like a ghost. Okay. So now, file. Export contents. The composition shots have been added to the export queue. Go to export. So I might improve this later on. Actually, there's very, very high chance that I will improve this later on. But this is the first step, is the gunshots. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into pieces about where the effects start and finish. So that way I'm not overlaying fire effects and explosion effects and everything, because it's really a whole lot of special effects on a 3-second moment there. So why does it have that twice? Still learning. I will find out. Oh, this is the export. Okay. So I don't want it to go to YouTube. I do want it to go to YouTube. Okay, so these are the export formats. And I had this inner discussion dialogue with myself last time I was doing this, where okay, so I am going to go with YouTube 1080p right now. So there is a possibility you might want to go with like an uncompressed AVI or something, because what that could do is it could give UHD. I don't know what that is. The reason why I'm frustrated is because I actually have 4K, not frustrated, but perplexed to what to do, is because I actually have edit preset. Oh, okay, there we go. Keep aspect ratio, duh. Profile high, variable bitrate 1 pass, bitrate 90 kilobits per second. Dimensions. Aha, use source. Yeah. Keep aspect ratio. And we're going to use the highest bitrate it will let us. Save as copy. Okay, so I want to do that because I don't want... Okay, let's start exporting down here at the bottom. So I want to do that because I don't want to... Oh, that's why there's two. That's some other thing I messed with the other day. That's funny. So this is the thing I want to export it. Okay. Again, like I said, it's mostly my dumb mistakes. That's usually the problem. Bam. Bam. I like that. Oh, yes, I like that. Oh, you can't see it. It's rendering. You can't see it because I'm in the way. I'm standing in the way there. It's rendering out. So it's re-rendering the entire project. What I'm going to actually do is cut off the parts that I haven't edited yet and add the later effects like the fire explosions and stuff once I have it cut off. Not cut off, but once I have it... what's it called? Once I have it... I'm going to do it one segment at a time. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm excited about the spicy pepper one. That one's going to be fun. That one's going to involve some heavy keyframe in there. Oh, I moved my thing onto the preview screen. Now you can see my mic levels. How dare you? They're private. Okay, they're not private. I don't care. I'm gonna move myself back in the corner there. So it says it's finished, and it gives me a location that they're in. Which is cool. I want to see what this post is out, and I think I should try out a few effects. So, I will fix that audio. I promise. Just gonna lower it for now. Look up something real quick. All right. Nope, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Okay, so now let's see. It's got the Vegas effects version already imported in here, and I want to see if it replaced it or not automatically. So the new Vegas post is out, and I think I should try out a few effects. So it did. It automatically put it in there. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. That's exactly what I want. So this is in here. Oh gosh, that actually looks better than I thought it would. So I want the very moment that the brief effect goes away to become okay. Okay, so I need to detach those. I need to delete that audio. I need to insert another video track. I need to line these up. Actually, that is not lined up at all. There. Oh, how am I going to sync these? I guess I can sync it by the time I pull the trigger, because I know that's one frame, so that'll work. Pulls back. Bam, bam. Bam. Okay, and let's go over here. Okay, so this one. No, that's too late. That's too early. That's too late, I mean. So I want it to be the source. Like, I want to export the source. I don't want to keep exporting and exporting and exporting. Now that I'm doing it in different pieces, I want to break it up into pieces the right way. Okay, so boom. Okay, so let's find that. Let's find that frame. That's it. Okay, so man, that does jazz up the shot a lot. A whole lot. So that's the moment there. Yeah, so this pretty much just removed the effects. So I actually colorized it a little bit. Accidentally. It darkened it because of the effects I had on it. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there overall. So really, I want to get to the point where I'm about to... Okay, so there's the matches. Control Z, unlink, bam, delete, throw it down, Control S, turn that back off. There we go. It's hard to like live stream and actually edit at the same time. It's an art I'm learning. And that one will be exciting. So I'm going to try and color grade everything afterwards, which might be a mistake because of the fire and things I'm adding, which live and learn. But if I color grade beforehand, though, we'll figure it out. Okay. This is just a learning process. If I have to do it all again, I'll just do it all again. Whatever it takes to do it right. Blam, blam. Wait. Where's my muzzle blast? Oh, it's because I was rolling through it. Okay. Let's get some special sound effects. I can't stand looking at that without sound effects. YouTube audio library. Yes, please. Sound effects. Gunshots. Nose. That one sounds good. Boom. Label this gunshots, because I'll have to EQ all these individually. Okay. So those this out, and I think I should try. Thanks. So that'll really help sell it right there, that sound effect, because half a video is audio. Didn't know. Now you do. So I want that to start the moment. See how I scrolled in there? I want it to start the moment you see the muzzle blast, because it's close enough. There won't be a sound delay, and giving a sound delay will just make you go, "Is that right?" And you don't want anyone to do that when you're trying to sell a special thing. Ha! Yes. Okay, so what I want is that sound. What's this one? So that sound effect actually doesn't do good twice. So the second one's not as good. I really like the first one there. I like how loud it is too. So let's look for that second muzzle blast. There it is. Scroll in, get it right there. Let it naturally fade out a little bit, and then fade it off to kind of hide your natural fade. There's no reason to sharply kill the sound effect. That'll just sharply bring somebody out of the illusion. Because obviously I'm shooting a gun indoors for real with a toy gun. Fade type. I like that fade type. It's a good fade type. I use it all the time. Okay, so I need some debris falling. Effects as well. If you're hearing the match strike and things like that, you're gonna expect to hear some crumbles. Fridge door falling open. That's not a good one. Let's show you the audio library here. Crash iron sweetener long. No. That's not gonna work. Let's say crumbles. Let's try that. Sound effect hunting is not easy because everybody's got like a different name and tag ideas, and it's not like videos where or songs where it's kind of definitive, like, because a lot of it's Foley. So some people like name it what they did, like I broke a celery stick. Another one says bone breaking effect, and another one's like a snap. And then so you type in, someone names their celery snap, and then you type in snap expecting a, and then you get like celery snaps, and so like, yeah, I hate hunting for sound. I don't hate it, but that actually might work. No. Okay, I'm gonna use that one. Being all willy-nilly with my file locations, though. Love being willy-nilly with my file locations. We're gonna have 100 audio tracks, though. When I say 100, I don't mean that. That's really extreme there. So it'll be like near immediately after. Nope. That one's no good. Ooh. I do like that little second there. Much more subtle needed, maybe a little sooner. Ooh, it's so I didn't notice that. It actually starts sooner than I wanted it to. Oh, man, I didn't give it enough time. That's okay. I'll fix it later. Okay, I need to delete this. Skip that a little bit, just in case there's some trailing audio I don't notice. Okay, that's not quite right yet. Okay, I think that's confusing enough to your ears to be somewhat believable. Okay. Got a lot of work to do. Ah! Yes! Yes! I know how to fix it. So the second one, let's look at it. Let's look at it. A little more after the fact. Go and not what actually be. Alright, so file save, file export. We're going to do this again. I'm going to cut this sooner too. I'm getting better already. Then we're going to go back to the select tool, remove, and remove. Then file save, file export contents, go to export, and then I want this to be my user preset, and then start exporting. So what's cool is it actually took my exported clip and it replaced it with my original, and then it re-added back the keyframes. So like it pasted the keyframe event attributes back to it. So even though you didn't see that little zoom out and Vegas post, it did that. It like gave it back. That's awesome. So I'm going to manually add it myself, though. Ah! I'll do the audio sync later. I need to leave that detached completely and just leave it underneath it at a new frame, completely detached. That's what I need to do. And I need to hit Control Z to do that. It's so hard to think in live stream, I'm telling you guys. So let's copy. So, wait. Group. Remove from. Okay, and now that's no longer part of a group, so now I should be able to delete that. Yes! And then add this here. Well, hang on. Okay, if I'm right, that should frame to frame. Okay. So the new Vegas post is out, and I thought, I think I should try out a few effects, so. I like that better. I'm glad I redid that. Okay, let me. Hang on, though. I'm glad I redid it, but let me fix something. Okay. Copy. Delete. Grab this. Delete the audio. Undo that, because that'll screw me up later. Then right click, paste event attributes. So the new Vegas post is out, and I thought, I think I should try out a few effects, so. I like that a lot. Okay, let's see. So now we're going to the matches effect here. Ah, what the heck. Let's fix the levels now. What just happened? I want to add the levels to the track. Oh, oh, it added that. Expand keyframe. Oh, neato. Sorry about my hair. I haven't cut it in a long time. When I say a long time, not like a crazy homeless man, a long time, but close. Why am I doing this without my video scopes? Window, wait, view, window. Shift to lock in, control, yeah, control to lock in. Love me some video scopes there. Okay, so let's look kind of later in the shot, see how that looks. I'm definitely cutting off too much white. That's about all I need. Because I don't have any, like, if you don't know how to read these things, this is like your brights, this is your darks. I have like a bunch of room up here, meaning like there's only a couple of spots that are actually like so bright that they even register up here. So if I close it out, it'll actually brighten my footage up. And then I'm spending more of my usable, seeable space on information I actually have, not information I don't have. So it actually effectively brightens it up, makes it look a little better. Gonna pinch out just the top little bit there, just brighten it up a little bit more. The input start, I'm doing the same thing with the blacks, only cutting off the very bottom. So this is called crushing your blacks, where really you just take all these blacks and just it squishes them right up there. See? Smushing those blacks. So I'm going to crush the black colors there a little bit to where they're darker and smoothed out a little more. I feel like film does that look naturally, so anytime I went on a stint where I was a hipster and I was like, I have to take photos with just film. And that was hard, mostly because my lens it was kind of messed up, so I had a natural Gaussian blur to everything. I thought, oh, my focus is bad, but like after some, like, I did some tests and I developed the film later, and I found out that, yeah, it's not the lens, it's actually, like, whoopsie. So let's see what weird effect that does to the fire. Aha! No, it's funny, it actually looks more unnatural than the fake fire I'm about to add. Okay, so cut it in just want to go ahead and pre-cut it into pieces on what I'm doing here. So that's fire reaction. Okay, so that's whoa, fire dies down. No, I was hitting the wrong arrow key. Fire dies down. Then no. Leave these unsynced for the moment. Okay. Let's shorten that amount of time I'm off camera. It'll almost be a cartoonish look there, but that's fine. It'll be like, ooh, wait. See, that's a lot of frames that nothing's happening, and that's fine with me. This is, I mean, like, this is what this is for, is to just, like, get going to the effects. Okay, so what am I going to do about the fact that the colors are a little off? I could color grade it, and I think I will at some point, but a quick way to fix that, so that way everything. It's just to kind of take the effect away from like the redness of my skin and blandness of the doors and things like that. One thing you can do is actually go to saturation adjust and then desaturate it on the track level. Not a lot. So like if you do it a lot, you're gonna have black and white. Why can't I see it? That reduce oversaturated colors, and that should like just help it not be so extreme in certain areas. So then this is the pepper effect. Boom. Okay, so cut there because here I'll eat the pepper. I'm gonna spit fire, and then that'll be the end. Does the audio still sync? Vegas post is out, and I thought, I think I should try out a few effects, so... At least I entertain myself. That's something, I suppose. Maybe not much. So... let's do it again. We're going to go back into Vegas Effect. Ugh. I don't know how... if you've ever seen the YouTube channel Captain Disillusion, he does a lot of, like, these kinds of effects. So, like, I can spit out some compositing effects pretty quick. With motion tracking, there's all sorts of cool stuff you can do. It really doesn't take a lot of time. But when you're... let's see. So this is... cut that there. Delete that. Screw this out here. Okay. But these kinds of effects tend to take more. So when like Captain Disillusion does all his thousands of effects. Oh, yes. Only one instance at a time, I see. Fine, fair enough. I was done anyway. Let's look at that again, though. That just makes me happy. So the new Vegas post is out, and I thought, I think I should try out a few effects, so... Okay, I'm really excited about that. So, here's where the explosion happens. For this part, too, I'm going to have to screw around with the lighting effects to really make it look right. So, let's get started. As I should say on Tech Dive, let's dive in. Please don't dislike for the pun. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm just going to beg you not to dislike the video for it. So... let's go to quick 3D. I like that. It really is quick 3D. It's just like, oh, you want some 3D stuff to put in there? There you go. It's just awesome. And what's really cool about this is like the beginning of it. Like, they're just merged. And all they're doing, all Vegas is doing is, like, making it better, making it better, making it better. Like, all the time. They're just, like, chopping out new stuff constantly. And... they're going to have new 3D effects and things like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like a kid again. Like, the same kind of excitement I had when I first started learning how to video edit. I'm getting that again doing these 3D effects. So smoke is going to be part of that. Sparks, ooh, is going to be part of that. Bonfire. Let's go with explosion, because what's more exciting than explosion? Again, it has to be on top to see it. Boom, there's the explosion. So it all depends on when you want it to start, how long you want it to go, where you want it to be. I'm going to scroll out because it actually needs to be partially off screen, because the explosion happens off screen. But I do want to start at the beginning there. So, why? Was the entire thing off screen? Yes, it was. The entire thing was off screen. So what I can do is make that bigger. Transform here. I don't want to set a keyframe. I just want it to be bigger. Position. Don't need. That's already good. So. No, position is not already good. So let's bring it more off camera and bigger. I dropped a match onto a plate, by the way. I'm not crazy. I didn't throw a match onto my carpet. I just want you to know. I'm not crazy. I threw it on a plate. I am crazy, but I didn't throw the match on the carpet. So I admitted it. Orientation. Scale. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, let's scale this thing up. Bigger. Okay, singe my eyebrows. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. And then I ignore it. Yeah, so let's screw with the duration now, because that's pretty much what I wanted. Whoa, look at that. Okay, so I can just cut if I want to. So boom, boom, and then I want it to start going away. So now I do want a keyframe. I do want a keyframe there, because now I want to scale it down. So let's see. Okay, let's look at from the beginning there. No, I scaled down the whole thing because I took the keyframe off. Oh. No, it needs to be huge from the start. Okay, okay. I just need to leave that keyframing on and then do the keyframing. And I want it to be even huger here. Not smaller, huger. And then here, it can get smaller. Okay, now let's watch it. Whoa, so that was pretty great. That's exactly what I want. And then wait, what did I do that for? So the thing is now is, yeah, I actually need this keyframe. What? Got a lot of keyframes going on there. I'm not gonna question if it's what I want already, then. Okay, so this keyframe here needs to be itty bitty living space, and this one I'm gonna delete. Just delete that keyframe, and then scoot this over a little bit, because let's leave it bigger longer. Oh, let's see. But what What light from yonder window breaks? It is the explosion. Too big. Okay, so this will be cool because what I'm actually going to do is combine some Vegas effects with some effects, and we're going to make it really, really exciting and very, very cool. Okay, so I'm happy with that, so I'm going to take this, chop, and then get back to this. Delete. That should be a band name. That should be a band name. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so file, not fire. File. Export. Export contents. I'm still getting used to it. Go to export. Let's remove some finished tasks there. That is what I want to export. I want to use my custom preset that I made. And let's export this bad boy. Wait, what am I? Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, I need to hit start export. I did that right every other time, and I did not anymore. So, it did not like it, though. Too high. Oh, okay. We'll just go with this. Export contents. Go to this one, remove task. Yes. It's all making sense now. Oh, the dimensions are too high again. Okay, it's because I screwed with custom stuff. That's why. Okay, boom. Man, everybody's watching now that I'm doing the explosions. Apparently the gunfire wasn't enough for everybody. But we like them explosions. So yeah, see, it just pops it right into Vegas. Shazam! Obviously, I'm going to need some... Oh, if you're new, I want to show you this. I'm really excited about this part. I really like that. Okay, so the camera shake was accidental, but I think it adds to it, to the effect a little bit. There's explosion, and we have some things to do. I'm going to put this video track underneath it. I'm going to make it a child track. And I need where'd I put it? Vegas effects, because it's Vegas post, right? I'm gonna use everything, not just Vegas effect. I'm gonna use everything I have at my disposal to make this good, and I'm really excited because did I put it in slow-mo? No, I did not put it in slow-mo. So my folder organization, I have high-minded ideals for folder organization and very low execution of those high-minded ideals. So it takes me a second to find things. So green screen fire. I have a whole big thing about green screening fire and how that's a bad idea. So what we're going to do is not green screen fire. So I'm going to add this fire on background. Going to take this, delete. No, I did the wrong thing. That needed to be on. I don't want that sound. I will custom add my own fire sound later. This is just somebody filming fire on a black background. So I do need to go to video effects and levels and fix the levels on this one. Why do I know that? Because I just know that. I just know it. Boom. I need to crush my blacks because I'm going to be getting rid of those. And I can be making it a bit brighter, actually, and cooler looking. Very, very cool. Let's cut that off there because I'm only going to need it for a little bit. Just try out a few effects, so. And then we go to this one. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. I love this. Go to screen. Ah, flames. Love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we need some flames. Okay, so don't worry. I'm going to crop it. It's going to be fine. Whoa! I like that a lot. It's too big, though. Okay, I can explain. I can explain everything. It made keyframes because I had that button clicked. I'm bad about forgetting about that button. So it makes the flames too big. If I okay, so see through there. The better fire is not what I cut out. You need to cut out the good part of the fire. See, there we go. That's compositing effects and adding things together. So, let's see. I'm still not happy with that. Because I meant to add some smoke. So let's add some smoke. I don't want to re-render it out again. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up Vegas Effect, File, Open Recent. What was it called? Is this it? I don't think it. Nope, that's my gunshots. Nope. Very quick, easy thing to do. So I don't like how much the blacks get crushed comparatively there. That's always something I can fix later. Okay, make that a bit more see-through. Let's see. Boom. The balancing act. Let's see. So what I'm realizing is I don't like that section of fire there. I like it over here. I'm going to move it a little bit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Much, much better. Much, much better. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So, let's see. Yes, that's a great combination there. A little bit more see-through just to make it blend a little better. Ha ha ha. Maybe if I let it a little bit longer to cover the... Actually count, yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, there we go. I'm much happier with that. Alright, so... Let's see. The spicy pepper is next, but I do wish that I added smoke to that. But I don't want to recompress it, because it will recompress differently because it's going to have new information. Oh, so... Okay, let's go to Vegas Effect. And just open up that old one. Open recent. I just opened the wrong recent one. Aha! There we go. Okay, so now let's add a smoke effect. Let's go to this quick 3D thing. It's pretty great. Fluffy cloud. Nope. Muzzle smoke. Okay, so smoke's one that I've messed with before, so hopefully I can get this pretty quick. So smoke kind of just gets going there. So what we need to do is change its behaviors. Actually, no, let's just change the density. I don't know. Gravity. Well, no, so we want it to rise. And then we want it to linger for a little bit, but not too long. And we want it to have a little bit of variation in the linger amount, because smoke has a lot of that. And I want it to be bigger. And there we go. And we don't need any masking because it's smoke. What am I doing? Let's go over here. Move this to the explosion here. It'll start pretty quick because the explosion frame. Okay, so that's where the smoke needs to start. There. And it needs to be lower, kind of off camera a little bit where it starts. Fix that rotation. Okay, and So realistically, the smoke would linger. I didn't plan all this well enough, so I'm not gonna let the smoke linger too long. I do want it to be bigger, though. So we need to go to transform and scale, and let's scale this baby up. Yeah. Okay. And so one thing we can do, though, is make that a keyframe, and then make that a... no, I took the keyframe away. See, that's not create a keyframe button. That's like make keyframes there or not there. I want the keyframe right as it starts there. I want the keyframe there. The smoke really helps sell it. I need to So I'm not worried about how the keyframes change right now because I'm really doing very simple things. What I am worried about, because you could like linearly change how much they change. I just want to create another keyframe. Let me do that. Let me make another keyframe. Aha! There we go. So this keyframe needs to be... Scale needs to be way lower. Like, gone. There. And then, boom. Cut the effect. And then we'll do this fancy button. Haha. Wait. Where'd it go? So here. There is a value graph. Yes! Uh-oh. Nope. I want to... Yes, I want it to be more like that. Okay, now let's play from start here. And then frame by frame check myself. Does it in fact go exponentially lower? It does. So I think a better way to do that is to actually fade the smoke out and maybe do a couple of smoke effects. The lazy way to do it is what I did, and that's what we're going to do right now. That's what we're going to do right now. Wow! Okay. So file, save file. Export contents. Yes, go to export. And then, go for it. You can't see it because my face is hiding it, but you can see a preview of the export in the bottom right hand corner. See, so it's rendering out. It's almost done. I rendered out some black because I'm a pro. I'm still learning. But so what I want to do is save this project. I want to delete this actually, and then take the new. So see here, I can click that button, and then you can't see it, but it gives me where my exports go. And then I want to drop this one here, and then I want to cut off all the black. and the audio. Okay, so theoretically that should fit in here perfectly. It did. Okay, so much better. Yes. Okay, so we are not done yet. We're not done yet with that effect. We're going to go to light rays, and we're going to add some light rays. We're going to add a spotlight. Gonna make it. Okay, so let's pop that on there. Woo! Not what we want. Oh, the old school. So strength. Not blend. Okay. Not looking for any noise. Do want a lot of feather. Okay, so strength. Needs to be more orange. Been a while since I've used this effect. Definitely add some more reddish, orangey fireness in there. Yes, you can animate it, but that's there. That didn't do what I thought it was going to do. So we're not going to do that. Lens flare? Nope. Yes! So that'll be good. There's another cool thing, though. Not light rays. Or is it light rays? That's okay. That's what I just did. Lens flare has those cool things, which is not what we're looking for. It had something. Oh, what was it? Where you what's it called? Feel like no. It's where the light flashes onto the screen. Levels. It's not light rays. It's like so that when I do the Everything Vegas Pro can do video and stuff like that, like that's actually really hard because it's hard to remember everything all at once, and I usually miss a couple of things and have to go back and fix it, and then miss a couple more things and go back and fix it, and then eventually upload a fixing video. It's not. Where is it? Starburst. No. It's not that. Soft contrast. It's like a... Oh, man, if I could find it, that'd be awesome. it's not any of those. I know it's not these. I just want to be thorough. Jump through them all. Mesh warp. It's not mesh warp. I haven't gotten to use that one on something cool yet. I need to make something. Got to do a mesh warp tutorial. It's gonna be awesome. All in good time. I have so much to do. I need 3 of me, and not just like the fake ones I can make in Vegas. Levels. It's not light rays, though. It's not. It's not. Okay, let's try a little lens flare, see how it goes. I want the light color to be a bit warmer, redder. Okay, so the light position. Light color, it's an orange. It's close enough. Light position, so it's down there. Okay, so really, here's what I want. I want it to start as nothing. I want it to start as nothing. Later, as this fire comes in, I do want it to kind of no. So it's got to have another nothing, and then I want a lens flare to like briefly kind of flash up for a second, and then flash back down, just to kind of give you that feeling. Okay, let's see if it's there. Yes! It's subtle, and that's how I want it. I want it subtle. It's gonna make all the difference. So, here too, there's another thing going on where I can generate a solid color like red. This can just get deleted. It's in my way. Okay, so, and then I can, as this gets more intense, it can colorize the shot a little bit. So part of this would be just picking that right color, and I definitely need a more kind of orangey glow. There we go. Okay, finally, I'm starting to get happy with that. Haha! We're moving on to the last effect. So, for those of you who've hung with us, let's watch it from the beginning here. So the new Vegas post is out, and I thought, I think I should try out a few effects, so... Yeah. Okay, and then this will be the spicy pepper. Crushed red pepper. Okay. Alrighty, so we gotta go into Vegas Effect again. Let's close this one out. Let's save the project. And we're going to go to Vegas Effect again. Hahaha, yes, this shall be great. This shall be great. Okay, I really like that I cut up. That was a good decision, cutting up the different effects and doing those effects individually. I'm happy with that. That's where the lens and light flares... Ooh, that's what... Light leaks. Light leaks. That's what I meant to find. Oh, no, I could do it again. I'm happy with how it is. But I do want to remember that for next time. It was light leaks, and it was in Vegas Effects. My brain doesn't work as well as I need it to most of the time. So, let's see. We need to scene. No. Quick 3D again. Fall, debris, fire, explosion, smoke, sparks. Missile smoke? Missile smoke. I don't know. You can always try it. Nope, that's not what I want. So now I'm going to delete it. Bonfire, fire, explosion, sparks. Let's try sparks. Let's see. Don't see anything. It's probably... Trying to see what moves here. The sparks are on top. Ah, there they are. Ah, okay, yes. That could work. Not what I want exactly. Keep that on the shelf. There was this... Geometry, generate, light sword. Well, that sounds like a lightsaber. That's gonna be fun. Pulp, sci-fi, title crawl. That sounds like Star Wars. 3D exclusion, audio spectrum, caustic clones, clouds, rift. All these things need a video. I have more videos than I can possibly do, but I'm going to do them all one day, over time. I'm not going to letterbox it. That's a waste of everything. Vertical video. Okay, where was it? I saw this one that was like a big cone of fire coming out, and I want that. That's what I want. So, very, 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 very cool things here. Behaviors. Oh, yes. Awesome. Behaviors? You can make things repel from? Oh, gosh. Drag, attract to. Man, there's so much to do. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. So much to do in this thing. Step one, though, is just getting started. Lens dirt. That's cool. Lens dirt's cool. Even though I've spent a lot of time trying to get real lens dirt off of a shot. Oh, that was bad. Okay, so let's go back to let's go to bonfire. I've used this one before. And let's rotate it, and let's go to fire, ferocity. Let's increase that. Spread, lower that, and then intensity. Yeah, okay, and then materials, general. I know this is taking a long time, but it's because I'm trying to learn it. How can I do a review if I don't know what I'm doing? So I eat that spicy pepper. And then right there is where I want it to start coming out of my mouth. So I'm gonna okay, so let's get this just right. Transforms. Scale. Let's make it bigger a little bit. And for now. But that's going to be a keyframe. Let's make all of these keyframes. Because I'm going to be moving this thing around. Okay, materials. Okay, and size. It's going to start small. Ho ho ho! Frame by frame we shall go. Frame by frame. There's no better way than to go frame by frame. So the motion and activity, the hard part is done for you, right? Like, all this stuff is the hard part. And then the next part is just... Is it making new transforms? Is it doing it? Is it following it a little bit? It is. Okay. So there, I need a new one. Boom, 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 boom. And then here, I need a new one. Boom, 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 boom. So I try to keep it mostly 2D to keep it simple. In the future, I'll be less scared of it and more excited about it because I have a much better understanding of what I'm doing now. So I'm probably going to have to redo a lot of these because I don't have a good reference point. I am going to... trying to make it just start right over my lip as a reference point. Next frame, down, over. Next frame, down, over. You just put it where you need it to be. It's that simple. Okay, and so for scale... No, do want it to get a little bigger. Boom. No, no, no. Control Z. Control S. No, Control Z. Okay. I want to grab the fire. There. Okay, there. Oh gosh, this is working better than I thought. Okay, so now I can actually change the rotation there a little bit too. Click. Ah! No, 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 I grabbed the screen. Grab the bonfire. Okay. Boom. 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 So this just takes some time. I think eventually the motion tracking might get to the point where this will just be much more easy, but to do that I'd actually put some motion trackers on me to really get a good, or something. I don't know. There's ways to motion track this, I'm sure. But for now, it's a very short clip, and we're almost done with it, really. Ah! No, I grabbed the screen again. Forward again. Just a little bit. Down again. Click. Again. I'm really liking this, how it's turning out. Click. Out just a little bit. Tilt down just a little bit. Down again. Tilt down just a little bit. Out just a little bit. And then down just a little bit. And then up just a little bit. Out just a little bit. Down. Out just a little bit. Next. Down just a little bit. Out just a little bit. Up just a little bit. Next. And down just a little bit. Over. Forward. This is probably the most riveting part of the live stream here, but this is it. This is what people usually cut out of the tutorials. Down, out, next, down, out, rotate, next, down, out, rotate, next, down, rotate. It's a lot of frames, but it's worth it. It's worth it, you know, to do it right. If you want the effect, I mean, do you want the effect or not? If you want the effect, make the effect. And so as a general rule, if you want to rule, if I move, the fire needs to move, period. If there's a frame where the fire doesn't move and I move, you'll notice. Okay, so it actually, my face actually kind of rotates out a little bit. So that's what's so cool, is it's like 3D. Boom. Up. Up. And down. So I purposely angled my mouth like that. If there's something I could do where I could individually mask out anything that sits in the wrong place or something like that, but I didn't want to have to do that. So plan ahead. Rotate down. There we go. Next. Next. Let's see a little bit of the fruit of the labor here. Okay, hang on. A lot of keyframes. It's working. So this isn't hard. It's like a Bob Ross kind of thing. It's not hard, you just gotta do it. And it might take a minute, but if you do it, it just works. Okay, so my mouth is closing. I want to go back a keyframe, and then I want to start scaling it down here. So click, scale it down some more. Click, scale it down some more. Click. Scale it down. Whoa! So let's input some values here, and these values I want them to be 0. There. There. That's it. And then so when it's invisible, uh-oh. Sweet. So I lost stream there for a second, and I think it came back, so that's good. Let's take a look here. Whoa. That looked really good. Whoa. I like that a lot. That was super easy. That was super easy. It did take a minute, but that was super easy. So then, grab that. Delete. I'm not suggesting to do everything exactly like I'm doing it right now. Eventually, I will have some tutorial. Like, hey, here's what I'm finding out. That's good to do. Whoa. That works much better as a 3D composite effect. Then, so I need the ferocity to be up, though. Oh, ferocity's all the way. Intensity to be up. Okay. Okay, that'll render out better as it goes, but that looks pretty good so far. So one more thing I might add on top of this is an actual lens flare. So lights and flares. Excuse me. Light leak. I want a light leak. Maybe a light flare. No, not a light flare. I want a light leak. Light leak is where light just kind of comes to the side of the camera a little bit, leaks in because it's so bright. That'll help sell the fact that there's actually been a change of light. I didn't drop it here. Okay, hang on. There. And I want this one gone. Okay, so I added it to that? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, cool. You can embed effects and oh, cool. So you don't just have to layer everything. You can put it in tracks too. That's really cool. So I definitely think a new layer is the way to go for this one now. Here, there. That's what I need. I need to put it on this one. So green light leak is not what I want. So we're going to change everything about it and when it happens and everything. So whoa. 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 So the threshold needs to be 0. To start here. No, not 0. That's not what I need. 0. The scale needs to be 0 at the start here. What? It's like a disco party. I like what light leaks can do. I'm not sure if I picked the right effect. Okay, that just makes it look hipster and stuff. I just want a single flare. Maybe I'm looking for light streaks. Whoa. No, thank you. Not what I want. Glow. Outer glow? Then that adds the effect. Track color. Let's see what it's doing. No, no, I'm not gonna add that kind of effect. I'm not gonna delete that. I'm just gonna be happy with this here. Oh, but the gravity on that. Ha 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 ha. So let's go to the gravity here. Smoke. Size spread. I'm okay with a little bit more smoke. Well, a little less dense. A little bit more. Okay, let's make it a little bit less smoke. I like the smoke though. I like the embers. Let's add some more of those. More embers is just awesome. Boo, 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 boo. What I want to do though is there. Size, turbulence, color variation, amount, smoke, color from fire, color, density, thickness, spread, size. The smoke's like falling. I don't want it to fall. I want it to rise. General, material. Let's see. Okay, I think that's good. I don't think the smoke's falling. I think that it's just the way I moved. So I'm moving the effect around. The smoke is moving around with. The smoke is moving around with fire. So that's why the smoke doesn't look realistic. So fire. Okay, so let's look at the smoke again. I can add the smoke separately. That's a lot more work, though. Let's do that. Let's just make it less pronounced. Okay, I like that better. There we go. I think that solves the problem. Now we're going to go to export contents. Go to export. Remove finished tasks. Start exporting. And then I'm going to do the finishing touches in Vegas Pro. Let's see. Okay. No, wait. Vegas will give it a second. Give it a second. Should add in the done one. Yep, there we go. Okay, so what we need is some sound effects to sell these other things. So let's go to YouTube. Wait, sound library. Here it is. Fire. Close. that. And let's download that. Okay. So then fire. Cut. That there. Sound die off last. That, and then big explosion, swish. So the reason I'm duplicating these here is because I actually didn't affect the volume or anything. It's bad form what I'm doing, because I could easily start screwing it up if I started wanting to do mixing, but I'm just... See, I just don't like how quickly that cuts out there. If I made it real subtle. Let's time stretch it a little bit. It's dirty, but I'm gonna do it. It doesn't sell it. Let's see if there's a better one. Let's add that to it. Let's add that one there. So make that real subtle. Make that fade in. It like comically goes away too quick, but I'm not really trying to. And that's because the way I shorten the smoke is actually a bad idea. So if I do this, it'll actually fade the smoke away. That's better. And I also have that comically short dip down there. Okay, so these have like the effect done twice to them. So it could be, if I rendered out uncompressed, maybe next time. See, I don't like that. I'm going to take that track effect. As much as I prefer to have things leveled, oh gosh, I prefer to have things leveled, but see, it flattens the colors because of the way it renders out. That's something I gotta fix. So if I had rendered them all out pre-hand, it would have flattened all the colors. Ugh. So if I correct it just a little bit to match, so the contrast is just a touch, but boom. That's near identical. It does flash a little bit. But if I just tuck it in a little bit more. Hey, there we go. Okay. Actually, it gets a bit darker, so then I can take that back. Okay, so if I take this effect, I name it Fire Fix, and save the preset. Then I leave it and come back. Now Fire Fix is there. I can drop it on all the non-effect pieces and make that so much more subtle of a transition between the compressed colors and the non-compressed colors. Okay, everything looks a lot more uniform.
So the new Vegas post is out, and I thought, I think I should try out a few effects, so...
The cheesy sound effects actually make that worse. Okay, so maybe that abrupt sound effect should be there. Short now. Okay, so we can lead in. Uh-oh. How did that happen? I got 26 frames off. Because this one's 26 frames off. on. So let me make sure that when I say crushed red pepper,
Crushed red pepper.
that doesn't match either. It's all 26 frames off.
So the new Vegas post is out, and I think I should try out a few effects.
What?
So
Where does it get off? This one must be the one that's off. There we go.
I think it works.
Don't know how I did that, but that tends to be what happens when I leave that button pressed. It's my fault there. So, I need some better fire sound effects, and then I'm done. That's really it.
So the new Vegas post is out, and I think I should try out a few effects. So
I know I gotta EQ my audio too. All in good time. Patience.
crushed red pepper.
Ah, it still didn't matter. What did I do here? Oh, it's because right here I do that freaking cut and mesh. So I need to cut everything selected. I need to cut that and move it over 26 frames. Let's plug. That's what I did. Okay, so now let's see.
Crushed red pepper.
Okay, better sound effects would sell that.
I think it works. So the new Vegas post is out, and I think I should try out a few effects. So
Okay, better.
So the new Vegas post is out, and I think I should try out a few effects. So the new Vegas post is out, and I think I should try out a few effects. So the new Vegas post is out, and I think I should try out a few effects. So crushed red pepper.
I think a good transition right here would be good. That would hide the smoke thing too.
Crushed red pepper.
So I can fix that even better if I group these objects here. I'm going to group that. I'm actually going to cut off some of that. Let it bleed in there. Let's see. There we go.
Crushed red pepper.
I really don't like that effect.
I think it works. I think it works.
Okay, so it's been a long stream. That's it for now. I think that's all we're gonna do. I will find better effects, but better sound effects, because this ain't cutting it. It's really making it worse. But I need a whoosh, a good fire whoosh. So I'm gonna find a good fire whoosh, throw that in here, and this will be part of my Vegas Post review. That's going to be on our main channel, the big review of it. But there's going to be lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of Vegas Post content on this channel, like lots and lots. Just some of the main overview. The overview of it's going to be on the main channel. So I will talk about that when it drops. We're done. That's it. Thank you. Oh, I just saw the comments. They just came in. I'm sorry. I've been looking for them all the time. Then I got into what I was doing at the end and forgot to look. So for those of you who commented, yes, it does look like Hit Film, because I think they've merged. I can't speak to authority on all the businessness that happened, but Vegas and Hit Film are partnered together in some way, shape, or form to make Vegas Effect, and I think over time it will improve now that there's a very seamless integration between them. But it has been super awesome to have as a tool. And Sheriff Vlogs, hey, thank you for tuning in. I missed you because I see that you're not watching now, but thanks for tuning in. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.